up, everyone? It is your girl Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're going to get into the baby retro palette. So I told y'all I had bought this off somebody on Bakerie, so I figured we could try it out today in this video, just in case she comes out with a smaller version of it later on. You can buy on the website, and I can put up a video showing it to you all. Of course, I have my big retro palette here, so I might combine both of them, but I'm thinking I'm just go ahead and do a look with just 3 shades so you can see what the 3 shades look like on my skin tone. But here's what they look like side by side. I feel like some of the shades are similar in here. I feel like they might be repeats and they're not any new shades. Let me see. Yeah, the shade Jude is in here, the shade Amira. I don't see the shade New Mauve. So all the ones in here are already in here, so none of these are new. If you already have the full size palette, you don't need this one. Random side note, I got my lipstick in the mail from Glamlight today. The one that was missing out of the Scooby-Doo collection. It was Sonky's lipstick. So here is what the color looks like. It was just a nice red burgundy. I felt like it would have went really nice with the really deep toned palettes they had, but I didn't get mine till today. So I have it on right now so you can see what it looks like. I did put their cherry lip gloss from the Icy collection on as well. So that's what's going on with the lips. So let me zoom you on in for the eyes. Now these baby palettes usually retail for $19, but if you all remember, this one you had to get in a set, but I remember you had to get the baby Bieber one in the set as well. And then I think later on she just started selling it, or maybe she gave it away. I don't remember. I know I got my baby Bieber for free, but I did buy my baby Glam. I don't think there's a baby nude, or else I would have it. I'm gonna put the eyeshadow primer on now. I forgot just going ahead and do it on camera because it's 3 colors, girl. Like, how long is this about to take? You can do it on camera instead of me cutting off and having to edit again, because I'm hoping this doesn't take more than like the 12 minutes that my camera would take. Girl, I was filming so many eyeshadow videos yesterday. Well, not a lot, but like I had filmed, I think like 1 commentary video, or I filmed the 1 video you all saw today, the one on the Natasha Denona Retro Glam alongside the Mel Thompson Retro Glam inspired bundle from Sydney Grace. So that's what you saw today. I don't know when this video is actually going up because I'm so I got so much new content and so much stuff going on, so I'm like, I have no idea when it's actually going on. Yeah, I zoomed y'all out the way, you know. Okay, so we're gonna start with the shade Nude Mauve, of course, this one right here, and just dust it everywhere. Then we're gonna put the shade, what is this, Amira on the outer V, and then we're gonna put Jude on the lid, and probably in the inner corner too, because I mean, like, I don't have much to choose from. The good thing is, since it's not too many shades, it's not too much to do. I'm not gonna use glitter glue to put that on. I normally would, but I'm just like, screw it, we're not doing that today. So I'm gonna use my new OPV brush. I'm gonna use one of them K-Lex Glamlight brushes, and then I just need to grab the brush for the crease. But since I have used so many brushes recently, I'm having to dig through them. Like, it's actually getting kind of thin, and this doesn't happen to me normally. So I'm just grab this random brush and use it. So where's the baby palette? Okay, so start with the shade Nude Mauve right here. Start blending her all in the crease and everywhere else on both sides of it. I was excited about this little palette. That's because I thought it was so cute. And again, like, it's another way for me to be able to take my expensive bougie makeup on vacation without actually having to take big palettes or whatever. Because I try to find as many little palettes as I can to take on vacation, so that way when I want certain things on vacation or certain looks I want to do, I have a variety of stuff like I'm at home. I know, right, that's crazy, but you know, I want to have all the stuff that I like when I'm on vacation. So whenever she makes a mini of something that I feel like would be good for vacation, because when I go on vacation, I usually stick to like simple colors. Like, I'll do a lot of monochromaticness. Like, I'll do a blue look because I have like a little blue quad, or do a purple look because I have a little purple quad. So it's like I always try to make sure I have quads of like, or small palettes of stuff, because I have like, I still have those, what is it, dude? The crystal collection that they had from what's that brand, Wet n Wild, when people used to care about them. I still carry that around to like put on my eyes, because they had a green one, they had a purple one, and then they had like a rose gold one. So it's like I like to have those for color. Plus, like, if it breaks, you know, who cares? It was like a $4 eyeshadow value. So, but stuff like this I would like to take too when I go on vacation, because it's like I like to be bougie and expensive sometimes. So I have like a lot of the Pat McGrath mini things in my luggage for like vacation. That's why I don't declutter them personally, because like, even though I don't necessarily need them because I have the huge versions of stuff, it's like at the end of the day I can always just, you know, use it as a what do you call it, a travel makeup. And then I have on my bougie travel makeup. I was watching Jackie Yanna's video about how she went to what did she, I think she went to Dubai with she said what's her name invited her, Naomi Campbell invited her, and she went. So I'm like, that was cool. But she was talking about how they didn't let anyone in the hotel room when, like, you know, because they brought expensive stuff with them. Like, she had used Lieberman purses and whatever, and you know, she has those sparkly expensive, I think they're Swarovski crystals or whatever, in certain shapes and interesting designs or whatever. So she didn't let, she was talking about how her and Dennis didn't let the people in the room. I'm like, it makes sense, because it's like, if you got expensive stuff like that, you don't want to come up missing, anything to happen. You just want to err on the safe side. So what I do with the brush? Did the Glam brush roll underneath me as usual? Yes, it did. Fall underneath my butt. So now we're gonna take the shade Amira, the light one right here. Again, we don't have much to choose from, so this ain't gonna take long. We only like 5 minutes in. I'm halfway done with this look. I told y'all it wasn't gonna take long. And I'm thinking it's gonna pair exceptionally nice with this lip. I really like this lip, so I'm so glad they just went ahead and sent it to me. Because at first I thought like we were gonna have issues about them not sending it to me, because the first response I got. But I just sent in the video. I'm like, I made the video. I unboxed the stuff on video. It is not in this box. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I hope they didn't think I was trying to like blackmail them and be like, I'm a YouTuber and I, you know, demand that you know, send me this lipstick and blah blah. Because like, it's not like that. I don't ever even order under my YouTube email address, the one that y'all see in my link on my Instagram. I don't ever order anything under the email address. I always order under my, you know, normal everyday email address I use to make all my makeup orders, like I did when I wasn't a YouTuber. So I was like, I hope it's not how I came off to them about sending me my lipstick, but it was like, you know, I wanted to show them, like, it wasn't like I'm trying to cheat you out of everything. I literally have evidence of me opening this box where everyone could see, and them seeing that the lipstick isn't in there, just like, you know, I said it was. But either way, they sent it ahead and I got it and got here today. I think I talked to them like Tuesday, and it's Thursday and it's at my doorstep. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's nice. Because I didn't think it was going to come that quick. But I don't know if they like express shifted because it wasn't in my box like it was supposed to be, or what. But, you know. And the funny thing is, like, one of y'all had asked me about it, I think, like, when you had watched the video the next day or something. I was like, well, did they talk to you about lipstick? I'm like, yeah, they're sending another one out now. I did feel like they asked me like a weird question before I like sent the video or whatever. I was just like, okay. But as you can see, this is a nice look, and this lip is pairing with it so lovely. I'm so glad that I put this lip on with this eye, because I felt like it would tie in nice with the outer V shade, and I feel like it's doing just that like I thought. So eyes are looking sleek nice. Let's get my last brush together and put this on the lid, and then I think I actually wash my eye brushes tonight, because I didn't wash like the one I put my primer on with forever. We're taking the shade You. Now I'm putting it all over the lid, but I have not washed these brushes in like at least a week, so they're just like caked up with eyeshadow primer in it, and I'm just like, ugh. I did use Natasha's eyeshadow primer. If anyone was curious what I used to put on the lid today, look at how stunning that is. That looks really nice. And to me, this is just like your go-to smoky look. Very additional with this tiny palette. But you know, I'm here for it. It's okay. It looks nice. I'm not doing any more eye looks tonight, so I should probably just go ahead and give y'all some lower lash line. I probably just put that mirror shade on the lower lash line, to be perfectly honest. I think I need to go into some more of the shade You though, because I feel like it looks quite more shimmery on this side than it does on this side. But I started off picking a whole lot more up. I just used the remainder of whatever on the eye to try to shape out this eye. But now we're going to actually pack on the punch with the shade. So yeah, now they're looking more even when it comes to the shimmeriness of it all. Now let's go back into the shade of Mirror and the little one. And just kind of dust it over here. Dust over there. And hook it up. On both sides, and then we'll take a clean brush again. Let's go through and hook it up real nice and cute. Like now, I'm going to take just a black pencil. So I'm gonna take the. In fact, maybe I should take this one. I have Love Drug from, what do you call them? Urban Decay. But if I remember correctly, like this one didn't really like do too much when it came to putting it on the lid. So I'm like, maybe if I drag it underneath here, it'll do more for the color of the shade I'm adding on. But like in the waterline, I don't feel like it did too much of anything. And since I had to sharpen it, it's like kind of scratching. Well, last night I'm not feeling it, so. And both the pencil sharpeners are in the bathroom, so I can't, you know, like do it right now. So we're just gonna work with what we got, girl. Maybe temporarily scratching the bottom of the skin on my eye. I'm trying not to directly put it in my eye because I know it's like got that scratchy situation going on. So yeah, I can definitely see the difference in the color. That works. Now we're just gonna take a pencil brush and run underneath there, and then I'll take a pencil brush and use it in my inner corner. So we'll take the pencil brush and run a mirror on the lower lash line, and then we're gonna take the same pencil brush and put the shade Jude in the inner corner to finish off this look. So that's really cool, girl. Yes, definitely a nice look and feel. So now we're taking Jude and just popping it in the inner corner on that same brush, because you know, why not? It's here, we're here, everyone's here. Y'all know the drill. And then we can take the clean brush and run it down here real quick. And over the top again, why not? Now let's talk about my thoughts on this little baby palette real quick, okay? So, my thoughts on this little baby palette. If you already have the big size palette, there's no purpose for this. That's probably why she didn't release it on its own, because it's like, if you already have the shade, have this palette, then you already have the shades in this palette, because there are no new shades in here. These are all existing shades. And I'm sure they'll look exactly the same, but I'll swatch them real quick. We're gonna start off with a mirror, so I'm gonna take the mirror from the baby palette, and then I'll take the mirror from the actual palette. I'm feeling like they're gonna look the same. I don't think it's gonna translate any differently. And when I swatch one to the other one, I'm gonna take the shade Jude from the baby palette. This is the shimmer that's in the inner corner on the lid. It's like has a nice mauve taupey-ish type shifting situation going on to it. And then lastly but not least, on my hand because I don't want to waste the baby wipe today. We'll take the shade, which is called Nude Mauve, and swatch that. So as you can see, all the shades look the same, so it's not like the undertones changed on them, anything different happened to them with this mini one versus the full size one. So I feel like if you already have the full size one, if this does come in mini form, you don't need to get it. However, if you didn't have this, then I guess it's good to know that these are some of the shades that you would get in the full size palette. So if you don't want to buy the full size palette, you just go ahead and have this cute little palette. I figure you can find it from somebody on Bakerie if you don't have it, but I just wanted to see if like the shades in here were the same as the ones in the palette, and every single shade is the same as one in the palette, but it still gave me this gorgeous eye look, so I don't really have too much to complain about. It's just I want you to know, if you know you have a palette, that you don't need to get the baby palette. You just, unless you just like me and don't want to take your expensive bougie palettes with you on vacation, then you can have this cute little baby palette if you can find it on Bakerie, or wait till she releases it, because I feel like she's gonna release it just like she did with Viva and other stuff on, and it's gonna be exclusively released on her website, and she just put it in the Sephora kit because she's under a contractual obligation or something to that effect. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. But the quality is the same, and the colors are literally exactly the same, so it's not, you know, anything you rush out and get, girl. But remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.